Hello, Galaxy? I'm Chris Perillo. I think you can hear me. I see levels, so that's a good sign. You should be able to hear me in the microphone. Oh, it's too loud? So the music's too soft and the mic is too loud? Okay, thank you, Mark. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have officially moved systems. I've officially upgraded. There, I hope that was loud enough for everybody. Thank you, Fucho, for helping me pass gas. Everything is as it should be. I've been monitoring the levels, and I'm just right about where I need to be. If the music's too soft, I can increase it. That's not too much of a challenge. I was making some adjustments before doing anything, and I can see a couple of other things that I need to do before too long. I need to adjust something else, and I'm okay. I'm okay with everything that I'm seeing so far today. This isn't bad. This is some solid stuff here. So I have been, looking to upgrade to this particular system for some time now, and a couple weeks. So to be able to migrate over and not to run into any problems makes me very, very happy. This is a Tiger Lake Nook, what is it? The Phantom Canyon? I've lost track of all the different canyons. I want to say that's it. But I've optimized everything, tweaked everything, and for the most part did everything that I think I should have needed to do to get everything working. So theoretically, everything will work just fine. I moved the settings over, tweaked a variety of items, and with any luck, will not run into any issues in producing right now. Thank you so much for the stretch. Looks like I'm printing an Oreo double stuff. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It is not that. I have to print supports here at the beginning of the print, but as it moves up, it'll go back to just another color. It's going to be a white, black, white. What did I think of the raid last night? What was the raid last? Oh, the balloon. She was awesome. She was so awesome.
Flecko the Clown just resubscribed for 6 months.
Well, thank you, Mr. the Clown. I'm not going to repeat that. But that is how you say Fucho, as it were. Coming in and sponsoring the farts. Theoretically, that timestamp should be mostly accurate, although on here I've got about 2 hours, so 120, 140, 150. I'm going to say 150 on the countdown timer. That's a little more accurate. If only because I had to do a filament change already. That was right before the stream started, and, wasn't sure exactly how it was going to go exactly, but it worked out just fine, as you can see, at least that particular layer change. And I thought, well, yeah, I could print it in one color, but why not just switch colors as I'm printing it the way I am? This particular print is not going to be for me, though. It's going to be for Jedi. That's the plan for this one. I need the big microphone headpiece that she was wearing. Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. Well, I'm happy with the mic that I have now, and as long as everybody can hear me and everybody can see me, then I am very happy. I am satisfied, probably more than satisfied than I would be otherwise. Because just, once things are set up, man, I don't want to mess with anything. I'm not into it. And I know people like wearing headsets and the head mic and everything, but honestly, the least trouble that I've found is specifically with a microphone in front of me when I'm talking. And that tends to be the richest sound that I might be able to get. So, yeah, I'm theoretically doing fine with the upgrade. I've been like going back and forth and checking to make sure that everything is working as it should. Yeah, everything's everything's encoding the way it should. Everything's doing it the way it should. Everything doing it the way it should. Everything's fine. No challenges, no headaches, no problems. That's my kind of upgrade. So minus a couple of tweaks, nips and tucks here and there, and some minor changes on my end. I would say that this was more than ample. The only thing that I'm curious about is specifically the background audio, if it needs to be adjusted a little more. I did go through and tried to arrange things such that it would be as seamless a transition, such that if I didn't say anything, I'm guessing that nobody else would have said anything. But now that you know that that's the prospect, then this is exactly the kind of thing that I'm trying to make sure works well. Hang on just a second. Allergies there, if you couldn't hear me. Those were allergies. Okay, let's see here. I won't be able to listen to myself there, but I can listen to myself here. Actually, I should do this. I should do it over here. So yeah, there is the print for the day. I also wanted to start off the show after telling you that I upgraded the PC to a Tiger Lake system. And interestingly enough, I'm getting I'm not getting too much lag necessarily, and I don't know if you know what else I might need to tweak on this. Just to minimize things even further. No dropped frames on the network, but I've got a couple of skipped frames on rendering lag and encoding lag. I don't think I could have avoided that with rendering lag, but I am curious to know how I might be able to. Just a couple, really, honestly. It's insignificant in terms of the amount overall, just a couple of frames here and there, but I'd rather get that second one to 0. The new Mortal Kombat movie's out on HBO Max. Well, I'm probably going to watch it tonight then, or at least attempt to. I've been getting through things. I kind of feel spoiled. Like I've been able to watch a new program or one new show a night almost. So this is what I wanted to show you before too long. I thrift, and I know, big fan, you ask about this frequently enough. This is something that happens once in a blue moon, and today was an amazing thrifting day. Like today, out of all the days, I'm not gonna say it was the best thrifting haul ever, but like this is easily up there. So I found Star Wars toys, specifically Star Wars figures. Let me go ahead and make sure you can see it just fine. There is a Saw Gerrera. This is obviously a modern Saw Gerrera, still nice. And let me put him here. Found a modern R2-D2. I want to say this is a Galaxy of Adventures R2-D2. It looks about like that scale. Feels right around that type of scale. I'm not sure if there's markings on the bottom or anywhere, but this feels like a Galaxy, a GOA, a recent R2-D2, probably given as a gift that they didn't want anymore, and a vintage Luke Skywalker, Hoth. He's a little worse for wear. I want to kind of clean him off a bit. He's a little dirty. Not my favorite Luke in the entire planet, on the planet. A little dirty, but I was going to clean him up. He's really kind of ooky. So that's not the prize. Here's the prize, and it's huge. I need some kind of sheet to showcase what I'm about to showcase, because it'll be easier to do that on a sheet. I know what I can do. Give me a second. Oops, no, you wait there, Vader Helmet. Okay, I'm gonna... Oop. You stay there. Thank you. Ooh, this is really dusty. Holy cow. Haven't pulled this out in ages. Did you tell us about the Oreo? No. Hey, GC Laredo. Good to see you. Hey, Half-Baked. Good to see you as well. Alright. Sorry, I had to dust off this the sheet. And here's why. I'm going to show you what else was in one bag that I found today. This is incredible. I was blown away because this is so rare. Just finding some of this stuff, you know, as opposed to like literally all of it in one bag, and then separately a set. Now I already tweeted this, so if you follow me on Twitter or you follow on the Discord server, you've seen these things. I probably could pull up the close-up camera, but I'm going to try it this way first. So I found vintage items today, thrifting. So, oops, lost the Princess Leia. These things slide around pretty easily, I guess. So there's what I got. I got some vintage weapons from the Kenner action figure lines, from you know, mostly Empire Strikes Back, seemingly. But these are all accessories that came with the 5 POA figures that I had as a kid, including, shockingly enough, a Leia either Hoth or Leia Bespin gun. So small, so easily lost. And did I count 15 or 14? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 micro collection die-cast figurines. And I never had any of them when I was a kid. So I got all of these, those 3 other figures that I showed you, and this, which is definitely needing to be cleaned up a bit, from the micro collection. I got it all for about $5. So that's incredible. It really is. This is it's definitely, it's complete-ish. It's not like fully complete, unfortunately. Let's see here. If I've got it just like, yeah, it's not, trying to get it to line up exactly the way that it could and should, because you could like position it in a variety of ways, isn't exactly perfect. But you know, for the most part, this was a very impressive set. And the fact that these 2 pieces came together, minus a few of the pieces that were missing, for, again, total of around $5 with the figurines, which is what I was excited for. And I wouldn't say a complete Death Star playset. The Micro Machines. Sorry, not Micro Machines. This is Micro Collection, not to be confused with Micro Machines. This predated Micro Machines. It's just incredible. So this needs to be cleaned up a bit. And Diana, I might give it to her and say, all right, clean it up, and then Jedi can play with the vintage items. But just these Stormtroopers and the Darth Vaders and the vintage weapons. This is, I mean, I hate to estimate the value of all this, but I would say, man, I want to say right around 200. Between the figurines, the accessories, and that set, I feel like that's around 200. I could be off. I could actually have been less than, or it may have been less than. But the thing that I wanted most was specifically the figurines. That's what drove me in. And then as I was walking away, that's when I saw the Death Star micro collection playset. Unbelievable, like. Incredible. Like, this is that's what you would call a very lucky in the wild find, and that doesn't happen all that often. That's a very rare thing. You're lucky to find modern Star Wars items, and especially like older modern Star Wars items. A lot of the Star Wars that's found thrifting, in my experience, has like been the Episode 1 era, because people kind of overbought. It's rare to find the Clone Wars stuff. It's very rare to find vintage items. So when I found this multitude of vintage items, it was even more of a shock than what I had before. So it's pretty nice to be able to have found those today on my lunch break thrifting. So yes. That was a good start to the weekend, and considering that I've been, like I said, I was busy, or I've been busy over the past few days, getting various and sundry things facilitated, and the most recent thing was specifically this stream, getting it set up such that everything worked. The equipment got, it was translated. It was good. But yeah, Cine Up 76, I scored. Wait, did you miss it? Cine Up. Did you see the things that I was showcasing, Cine Up? Because you'd be the one that would... Oh my god. Okay, Cine Up. Now I gotta show you, dude. Like, I can't... Okay, so... Luke Skywalker Hoth, vintage, obviously. R2-D2, modern, I think, Galaxy of Adventures. I have to do this for Cine Up, because he's a fellow fan. Saw Gerrera. And the Micro Collection Death Star. Not complete, but it's pretty decent shape for the age. I don't know, it seems like one of the bridges might be missing. One of the connecting, or a couple of the connecting pieces might be missing there. But for the most part, I think Jedi would have fun with that. It needs to be cleaned up a bit. But to me, nice, that's a hard... I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. No. That's just the beginning. All of this was for $5. The Death Star set that I just showed you, and everything I'm about to splay out on this this table here, or this sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Star Wars Kenner action figure vintage weapons, 9. Seemingly mostly from Empire Strikes Back, and then 14 Micro Collection die-cast figurines. All of that. I'm sorry, a Stormtrooper fell over there. All of this and that Death Star Micro Collection set for $5 total. Incredible. $5 total, Cine Up. You get this. You understand it. I'm like, it's difficult for me to say how much that find might be worth, but I estimated probably north of $200. I mean, dude, I still can't believe it. A Princess Leia blaster. Like, as I'm going through it, I like poured it out on the table and make sure I didn't lose it here. There we go. I got to keep an eye on it because that's the first thing people lose. It's so tiny. And I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, guys! I was telling Diana and Jedi, I'm like, can you believe this? And they're like, what are you talking about, Chris? Yeah, it was one hell of a score. It was a score and a half. And so I'm going to have to clean up a few things here. But no loud complaints coming from me. I'm going to give that the Death Star playset to Diana, see if she can kind of clean it up a bit. And I'm going to see if I can clean up that Luke. He's a little gummy. Just a tiny bit gummy. And then these other figurines, I don't know if I'm going to set them to the side or what, but I'm definitely going to be holding on to these accessories. They're definitely not retro, or not retro, repro. There's no way, dude. There's no chance. This is too much of a score brought together all at once for these to be repro. They probably just dropped it off thinking, okay, it's just easier to drop it off thrifting for someone else to buy than it is to try to sell it online. Those little microfigures, Collector Comic Book Expo had the complete set for $30. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice. That's the thing I'm always flipping for. Like, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose the figurines. We love the day when Oreos can be 3D printed. No doubt. This is definitely not a 3D printed Oreo. It'll make sense as to why I did this towards the end. And you'll know as it gets up and a little beyond the supports, and we're probably coming pretty close to that, you'll see what it is pretty easily. Or at least you should. You should. You should maybe do that. Yeah. Give me a second. That's weird. I was testing chat there for a second because earlier a line kind of got cut off. Just making sure, again, moving computers, upgrading PCs from an 8th gen Core i7 to an 11th gen Core i7. It's one hell of an upgrade. Chris, do I have or need any of the Star Wars Funko Pops, the standard ones, 4-inch, I believe? I don't have them all, unfortunately. I've only chased the Vader ones in recent years. There have been a few I've also picked up on sale, though. if they're at a good price, I might say yes. But like for regular prices, even affordably, are around $8 to $9. I usually skip them because I just don't have the room. There's just too many of them, which is, you know, a good problem to have. But all the more reason, you know, to at this stage I realize I need to focus, and so for the Funko Pops at least, like so I've got all the Vader Funko Pops. I believe I have all the variants of said Pops in good boxes. If Funko's produced a Darth Vader item, I believe I have it. And that's the only complete collection of Funko stuff that I might have. I've chased down their Funko Pez dispensers, specifically the Star Wars ones. And then I haven't done the mystery minis. I've got the Vader mystery minis, but that's about it. Apart from, you know, onesie, twosie here, there, but not chasing them down on a regular basis. I don't know, the bobblehead toy as a toy, not as interesting to me. I don't know. The heads are just so big. I know. I'm glad there are other people who love them. I mean, that's amazing. I don't know where they keep them all. You know, without any kind of focus or, you know, an immense amount of room. Like, I have to probably go through my Funko Pop vinyl collection and liquidate. I probably have to get rid of a few of them. But I just haven't done it yet. Thank you for the posture check, Sam Scene. Sitting up straight. You have the Baby Yoda Funko keychain. I do. I do have that. CNEP says, I managed to get most of the Hoth set micro collection. That's all I have of the micro collection. Yeah, I pretty much only thrifted them. Empire Strikes Back movie program in fair condition, worth much these days. Half-baked, I'm not exactly sure what you meant by that. Parents just didn't seem to buy those micro collections for kids because of how small they are. Really? It was just, I thought they were just either expensive or they just weren't die cast, and the smaller figurines weren't as interesting to me. I wasn't interested in the playsets though. Oh, Anubis Dark Watch also missed the thrift score, so I'm happy to show you twice. And good to see you, Mine 37388. Sorry, I'm like scrolling back to check on chat to make sure that that I'm doing things right. You're wearing a Grogu t-shirt too? Oh, that's awesome. Anubis Darkwatch says, new follower, but used to be a follower of Locker Gnome. Yes! Back in the day. There's a little emote for you. That's a level 3 emote. Shibby, good to see you. Just finished the series finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. No spoilers. I haven't watched it yet. That's another thing I want to watch tonight. So, Mortal Kombat, I want to watch. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier. Those are two things that I want to watch. Another Nomi from back in the day. Who the hell is shouting down there? Why am I hearing shouting? I'm hearing screaming. Okay. Let me... Diane, I got one other thing. You bring up the Grogu chair. I got one other thing I can show you. I got it specifically for Jedi. Hey, Builders Mark. Good to see you. Very nice to see you. Indeed. Indeed. In word and indeed. I haven't told anybody what I'm printing. You can tell it is black and white, or should I say white and black and white. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be white and black and white. That's all I'm going to say. White, black, white. And I had to use support specific. I'm probably wasting filament to do this, but there was too much of an overhang for me to want to risk it. I will have another change in filament coming up. Yeah, after it's done with the black. I'm going back to white. But the support should be relatively easy to take away from this thing. It's an inside-out Oreo. Not quite. After we're past the supports here on this half, then it'll start coming into shape, and you should better understand what it is, theoretically. Looks like the start of a giant tennis racket. It is definitely not that. No, it's definitely not a tennis racket handle. This is what you see mostly are supports, which I chose to use specifically for one part of this. Oh, color light, thank you. Purple. Purple, purple, purple. There you go. Purple has been done. Done, done, done. 2 ice cream discs around a chocolate-ish cookie. Nope. Not a cookie. Not food. Although I had this planned last night, yesterday, and I didn't do it. I mean, I was gonna wait. I've got this one, and then one other item that I've sliced. That I think I sliced, and then I want to print. It's definitely not a reverse Oreo. Can't eat it. Wouldn't want to. Trust me. When this is done, like you're like, oh yeah, of course. This is specifically for Jedi. I've got high hopes for this thing. Like I said, I'd rather use supports to make sure that a certain part comes out okay than gamble. I haven't gone through yet and melted down the other supports either, and I need to do that. I haven't done that yet. I don't know why. It's been a busy little amount of time. I've got a lot of things on my plate, so to speak. Oh man, just one task after another and a follow-up. Oh my god. But the good news is, by the way, I hopefully will find out what's going to happen with a microwave tomorrow, and we're going to be upgrading, or at least getting a new one. It's been years. The microwave came with the house, and then I was able to get a Bosch dishwasher ordered today. So we got a Bosch like 500 series dishwasher. Theoretically, it'll be fine. Could be worse, Chris. You could be 3D printing a catfish. Prop for birthday gift? What? A catfish? Well, I can eat Oreos because they are vegan. Oreos are tasty. Okay, I think Diana's bringing the thing that I wanted to show y'all. Yeah, it is. Okay. Or not. Oh. Diana? Okay, well, never mind. I was pretty sure, but I guess not. Dude, like, I don't even think they make sandwich cookies that thick. There's no way it could be an Oreo. I hear them. I just don't see them. Shibby, thank you for the stretch. Ooh, needed that. Oh, man. What's up? Big timer, Chris. It is a big timer, isn't it? But it's true. Yeah, 2 hours. Well, actually, it's probably overkill. Now that I'm looking at it. So this thing must be moving fast. Because I had it set appropriately before, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because remember, I have another filament change, so I'm kind of padding on. This is it's always an approximation on time. Ice cream sandwich cookies are that big. Yeah, it's true. But just wait, it's gonna be tall. This is being printed to be tall. Yeah, Chris, you're wasting so much filament. No, dude, I want it to turn out. That's the goal. Hey, Half-Baked, good night. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So Chris is going to be on Hot Makes. Looking forward to that. Yeah! They tagged me the other day, and they said, hey, do you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's do this. And so we did it. And so I'm very happy to be participating on Hot Makes. In fact, let me go ahead and re-accelerate the last thing that was tweeted about it. Where is it? Yeah, that okay, now you're here. Yeah. I'm glad your dad can get a hold of you. I can't.
Did you call?
No, I didn't call, but like I thought you were coming up. careful, Diane. What are you? Jeez, don't. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Right.
No, well, I could have tried. Don't ever trust me when it comes to hand-eye coordination, dude. Ever. I don't care how close I am. Don't throw a ball at me.
I didn't
Don't
throw
toss.
it.
Don't toss chairs at me.
I was just bouncing it up and down.
I'm surprised they didn't fight over this and
Yeah,
the kids. Okay.
No, they love the squishmallow.
This is Jedi's new chair.
Did you show this squishmallow?
No. Oh, actually, I have not. Grab it. So this is Jedi's new chair. Just got it. It's a beanbag chair. So Jedi's got her first beanbag. Unfortunately, this is the they went with the two-eyed frog. I wish it was just a one-eyed frog. That has been a mistake in branding. But yeah, this is her chair. She can sit in it, and there's nice support for the back. It's very lightweight. She can move it around. So there's now a Grogu chair. We got it on Amazon. I'm not gonna like link off to it because I mean I could with an affiliate account, but I don't think anybody here is going to be buying a Grogu chair. Honestly, I don't think there's much conversion for Amazon for me. So I don't know if she's gonna cherish it. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Hopefully she'll be able to fit in it for the next couple of years. But here's the other one. Oh, God.
It's cute. I like that green. Like it's like a mint green.
Yeah, I know. It's a good green. So this is the Costco Squishmallow, which I had to get because now that we have the Costco account, we just saved like half off a new cordless vacuum we wanted to get. We're ready to toss the Dyson. For some reason or another, Dyson products have become garbage. So okay, Mark, let me give you an update. Costco. So anyway, this is a Costco exclusive giant Squishmallow. They also have a Chewbacca one, but I think we're just gonna stick with this one. These giant Grogu products, man. Yeah, Costco already paying for itself, pretty much. So what happened is when I was doing research on appliances, people were saying, "Oh, Costco." Well, Costco would only show you the price if you signed up to be a member. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll just gamble, and say we'll pay for the basic fee, and we'll make it up, buying paper products or whatever. Because honestly, I will tell you once again, their food, generally speaking, is not a good deal compared to how I normally shop for fresher foods. It's not a good deal at all. So, but for other things, yeah, there are possibilities. So we just saved half off a new cordless vacuum, which is great because I guess the other one we had, the Dyson, was kind of giving out, and I'm pretty much done with Dyson at this stage. Hey, thank you. We got a new follower there. Hogfather 1980 MN. Good to see you and welcome aboard. Costco has exclusive Star Wars stuff. Yeah, they do, but I wasn't going to sign up for a Costco account just to get the giant Grogu. It wasn't a thing. But apparently, they were sleeping with the giant Grogu. Why freeze frames out of stock? A GC Laredo? I'm not sure. I think Liz might have tweaked it. Let me take a look. Let me take another look. Give me a moment. Bloop bloop bloop. Boop. And go into, wait, that's not right. Channel points, manage rewards. Where is it? Oh, manage rewards and challenges. Posture check, stretch. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it isn't. Wait, where is it? Posture check, stretch, emote only, suggest a pull, add time, a seize light, guide the raid, Twitter tease, freeze frame. Oh, wow. It is out of stock. I don't know. It doesn't say. It's on. Maybe too many people. I don't. Maybe does Liz know how to do it? She's got a headache tonight. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. It's ready for requests. There you go. I didn't know that was a thing, but okay. Oh, great. Just as soon as I just as soon as I freaking unlock it, then you do the son of a... Thank you, Builders Mark. Really appreciated. Couldn't have gotten out of that without you. I was almost stuck. That would have sucked. The real question is, how did you not know that would happen? Grid Chris. Well, let me put it this way. I just set into effect limitations, so now there's a 10-minute cooldown period. Because otherwise it's just like bam, 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 bam. Cooldown period and max uses. So there's some small not like I don't think we're gonna ever hit those. I could be wrong, but going to the collectible shop tomorrow, Chris. You want the prices on the Vader flags? You want me to buy them anyway? Yeah, I'd take the Vader flags anyway. And I think there was yeah, the Vader flags and maybe the Rey flag, because I think Jedi might want to fly that. That might be kind of cool to fly off the deck. Thank you, Fix'em Dude. Oh yeah, this is the new Kappa Gen, isn't it? How's the new Kappa Gen doing? Was that better than the previous Kappa Gen? Let's find out. Let's see if the Kappa Gen is bad or good. Yeah, it gets a little hiccupy. Yeah, it gets a little laggy, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as before. I was curious about that, because I didn't know how it would work. With the new system, I figure it's a faster system. It's got to be able to do more, right? Process more, be faster. And seemingly it is. So, yay. It can handle... The reason to get a PC upgrade is to handle more Kappa Gen. Liz will be happy. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'm happy that I did not run into any issues with upgrading the PC. And there's only one thing that I have not done, well, that I know of. One thing that I really have not done on this system in particular, and that is use the voice mod thing. With the Darth Vader deep voice. I didn't want to mess with that tonight because I did not want to complicate things. I wanted to make sure that at a base level, at a basic level, everything worked just fine, and seemingly I have not seen any hiccups beyond the encoding and rendering lag losing 14 frames, which is statistically insignificant. Like, it still shows up at 0.0, but I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know why those two are in sync and nothing else is. It's just fascinating, Captain. Fascinating. Can I add Hydrate? No, I'm not going to do that. I mentioned that last night to, what was her name? Balloon... Hang on. Sharp Balloons, who we rated last night. She was great. She was fantastic. Like I said, if I hydrated, then I would be peeing every other hour. And I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to add Hydrate. It's not going to happen. But thank you for asking. I got Freeze Frame. Freeze Frame is my Hydrate. Freeze Frame I can do. And GC Laredo, you're never interrupting. Another thing I got today was at Home Goods. This is a Stormtrooper helmet. But it's not just a Stormtrooper helmet. It is actually a lunch tote of sorts, a good-to-go double wall insulation, keep content hot for 2 hours, so it's like a thermos, or cold for 3 hours, leak-proof, screw-on lids, perfect for lunch and snacks, Hand wash only. Hand wash only. I better keep that in there because Diana sometimes throws things in the dishwasher. Like, hand wash only. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? $5. So I grabbed 2 of them. $5. Can't believe that. This is just... It jumped out at me. I'm like, is that a mug? I don't need another Stormtrooper mug. But dude, $5. It's incredible. It's perfect. I think it's perfect. Unless you can use it as a candy jar. Oh, Airwolf, that's not a bad idea. Or a money bank. No, we've already got a Stormtrooper bank. Oop. I hear Jedi stomping upstairs. Grogu egg. Can't have too many Star Wars eggs. Sorry, I'm trying to... God, you know what? The funny thing is every time, right after I clip my fingernails, that's when I need them most. There we go. I wanted to get some Baby Yoda candy. There we go. Baby Yoda egg. She did not hear the candy. That was definitely not it. Not jelly beans. No, little Grogu sweet tarts. He said the magic word, candy. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. I haven't had candy in a bit. I think I will have some. Oh, I do love the jelly beans. We had, the other week, on Easter, around Easter, they had a sale. So we got, like, a full bag of jelly beans for, like, $1. Super cheap. I think the Now and Laters? No. Laffy Taffy jelly beans were so good. Jelly beans for a Stormtrooper head. Right now, the Stormtrooper head currently contains these, candies from Galaxy's Edge. These are like, this is Jedi food. So little pellets of, Jedi food that go into the capsules. These capsules. Actually, sorry, I see something. Jedi. Woo! Candy everywhere. That was a mistake. I gotta make sure I have this Darth Vader egg on the shelf where I have other Darth Vader eggs. And yes, there are more than one Darth Vader eggs out there. Okay, cleaned up for the most part. Back in there. Daddy's fun candy drawer. Shy Bear says, good evening, Chris. I keep all the dishes in the dishwasher when the missus is away. I just do a load when I run out of plates. Smart. Yeah, I'm actually really good at washing dishes. Doesn't bother me. You bought 2 books at Ollie's today. Star Wars Made Easy and Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. $3 each. Wow. Good prices. I don't think we ever got the Star Wars Made Easy one. Ollie seems to have a lot of really good books. Like, who was it that sent me a whole stack? Was it Senia? No, it was Robert01. Sent me a huge stack from Ollie's. The one thing I'm missing, and I think this was a Five Below thing, but Grogu perfume. That would have been nice. That would have been really nice. Now you can get it online, but for like $15, I'm like, dude, this thing would have cost you $5. Too much of a markup. way too much of a markup. If we have an array of books, a stack and a half, a lot of them were found thrifting. And in good shape, for the most part. Jedi's got some good knockaround books. That hit the spot. Those little sweet tarts. Of course, my fingers were probably dirty after handling all that old toy stuff. Oh, I just realized that there's a dead spider web or something in there. That's how old that is. Must have been stored in the garage somewhere. Little dirt won't hurt. Well, we'll see. How'd the cup turn out? McMajack 11 turned out really well. It's in, I think it's in Jedi's room. I think that's where I moved it. I don't see it in here. Stop it, Builder's Mark. Stop it. No. Yeah, I'm going to hand this to Diana. Diana? I'm just going to be very careful touching it in that area. Oh, my God. That's the bad thing about old toys. Sometimes you never know what you're going to see. You don't know what you're going to find. Then it's a surprise. Dead insects and crap. Yeah, I thought we'd be at the point where the supports would end here, but guess not. Builder trolling you? Lol. Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? There we go. I would much rather have exploding Grogu. A mountain of Grogu. What's the worst Star Wars thing you found in the thrift shop? The worst? I wouldn't go as far as to say worst. I mean, there have been plenty of things that are either common or really bad shape or kind of pricey. You know, I every once in a while, I mean, I'll put a lot of that stuff out there for sale too. There's a couple of bigger Star Wars things that I have for sale. One, I'd be lucky to make as the money back of what I paid for it, if I can move it at all. And another one, you know, I feel is going to move at some point in the future. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Actually, speaking of moving in the future, I should look at that. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Boba Fett with no head. Oh man, that sucks. That would suck. If I found a Boba Fett figure without a head, I'm like, oh man. Oh man. If it's old Star Wars stuff, it will move. If it's newer stuff, it'll be a while before it's sold. Well, that depends. I mean, I find vintage stuff every so often. Like the stuff I found today, I feel I could sell. I'm not sure I'm going to. You saw a Barbie doll that had a Darth Vader head? Oh, that's funny. Do I recommend the Prusa Mini? Yeah, at this point I would. I'd have no problem recommending it. 3D printing is very much a hobby. I'm still learning a great amount about how to do things, how to make things go. But for the most part, I can't say I've had too many issues with this printer. I've run into a few snags, but nothing insurmountable. I've just been happy to find the output, right? What it's like. At the end of the day, what it's like to hold on to something that you printed is a pretty astounding feeling. So, like I said, this one, because there's a certain area that might have had an overhang, I decided to do supports. I figured I'd spend the extra time on making sure that this came out okay, just for a better output in the end, better quality output in the end. You once saw vintage McDonald's Star Wars toys from the 80s and 90s at your local comic book convention. Well, from the 90s, yeah. From the 80s, I'm not sure how many Star Wars toys in Happy Meals existed. We had the cups, the glasses, but not much else. Like, the big spike in that would have been around mid-90s when the special editions came out. And then, of course, Episode 9 not long after that. I was really hoping for more around The Force Awakens. Maybe the next Star Wars film that comes out, it'll be another big marketing push, but don't know, man. Just you can't predict any of it, which is frustrating. I mean, that's the stuff that I would want to I could count on, but we're just in another dry spell as far as Star Wars stuff is concerned. I mean, we're in a dry spell for Star Wars content. We won't get anything new really until later this year with the Book of Boba Fett. And even then, I mean, my humble opinion is it's going to be very short-lived. I'm like, I need more than that. Need way more than that. I wish, and that's where I wish I was more of an MCU fan than I was a Star Wars fan, because I'd be swimming in hog heaven with the MCU. But as it stands, that's not my fandom, and it never will be. Unfortunately. No one's quite yet guessed what we're doing here. No one's quite there yet. Apart from printing a ton of friggin' supports, apparently. That's what I'm printing. I'm printing supports. The Book of Boba Fett's only one season. That's possible. I'm not sure if it's going to be extended. It is not something Vader related. It is not. Believe it or not. Or just don't believe it. You shouldn't believe it. Don't believe that it is. It's not R2-D2. All I care is that it's going to come out. Okay, that might have been the end of the supports. Right there. Congratulations. Oh yeah, the McDonald's menu song was a 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Wasn't, and there was another one. There's a longer one. It is not Luke's severed hand. Why would Luke's severed hand be black and white? Okay, wait, is that the overhang? No, that's the support. For the theoretical overhang. Now, if this is overkill for the overhang, I'm going to kind of be upset, but hang on. Lies. Deception. Where's the... One more thing I needed to do. Oh, this. Ah! I'm going to be finding these little candies all over the floor for ages. That was a mistake. candy's a nice little pick-me-up. Oh, alright. Is there anything else I needed to check on that computer? That's the question. Who else do I know that knows a lot about frames missed and skipped frames, rendering and encoding lag? Because I've optimized everything. It's low. Wonder if it's an H.264 thing. I'll have to take a look at the settings. Lowering the bitrate possibly. I don't know if I want to do that. The system's definitely not taxed. It's just checking. I'm sorry, I'm just checking. Have I tried Jerry? I have not. I've not asked Jerry. Yeah, okay, so it worked out well. See, there's the support. There's the reason I needed the support. So you're seeing it right now. See the overhang? That's why I needed... There, right there is what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing. That's why I needed the supports. That particular layer right there. Or those layers from here on up until we get higher, and then there's plenty of support in place. We're at about 50%, so this is about halfway done. So from here on up, we're done with supports. It's just only needed them for that bottom half. Theoretically. That's, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of guessing. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'll need supports for these other parts. I'll know whether or not that's the case here in about another centimeter or so. I'll know whether or not I made the right decision. It is not a saber handle. Nope. It's a good question, though. Or a good guess. What am I expecting on May the 4th and Way the merch? I think that you already answered. You asked that question like a week ago, and I said whatever. Yeah, I'm not picky. Don't care. Don't care. I need to check one more thing here. Okay, there's that. Yeah, I'd probably need to talk to like an OBS wizard. Because I'm like, this isn't... It's not bad, but... In my humble opinion, it could be better. So, let's see here. We've got... No, we've got... Oops. Oop. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Even though I thought I turned down the volume. I guess I didn't. Alright, so I needed to get a screenshot of the anomaly just to see if I could better demonstrate. Look, everything's kind of running in lockstep. And the only thing I can think of is the output. I mean, the encoder's definitely fine. And I'm not recording. I don't know, maybe I gotta go software again. I'd rather not. Need AMD. Ha ha ha, you're funny. It's actually, if it's anything, it's on the discrete card on the Nook, not the integrated graphics. Oh yeah, this will turn out okay, I think. You can see the curve. Or you can see how this is it's gonna be like that all the way up. Assuming these supports come off easily. God, I'm assuming. Because the way I look at it, I'm like, oh, these supports should come off easily. Because it's all surface level stuff. Yeah, it's, you know, the funny thing is, you guys can tell me what it is, what I need all the time. The funny thing is, I'm the one who has to deal with it. And I'm inclined to stick with what I got, now having just upgraded. Instead of swapping out 30... In fact, I went from something that had AMD inside to some... Did you hear that? I went from something that had AMD inside to now something that has NVIDIA inside running alongside my Intel Iris Xe graphics, which I'm very happy about. Oh my god, it was a fight. Because I heard the scream. Rhodian A-Wing pilot. Oh, it looks like a headpiece replacement for a figure. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Encoder skipping frames because your CPU is overloaded. Try changing your output. I should be fine within there. I mean, see, this is the thing. Is my CPU usage right now, as of right now, live streaming, you know, what is it? 6,000 kbps, 30 frames per second. Average time to render frame, 1.8 milliseconds, which is incredible. CPU usage, less than 10%, like 8.2. So I'm not, it's not getting pegged. That's not the case. I probably have to like figure out how to like turn off background processes. You know, actually, now that I mention it, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna check. I mean, I've got like different programs running in the background, but not like copious amounts or anything. I've minimized all apart from the browser, which I need open. I'm exiting a couple of things to see what happens. This CPU usage actually, I closed a couple of apps. CPU usage actually went up. Oh man, that's pretty dang funny. Just delete all the files and then in DLL. That's right. Yeah, you don't need them. You're on a new PC yourself? Cool. Yeah, thanks, Builders Mark, for the another print in place Although the next one I want to do is a print in place. It's what I tried the other day that failed. Okay, this will work. Look at this. The rest of it should work without supports. If there was a concern, it was specifically from this point up. I think Jedi's going to get a kick out of this. Like, for all but, like, you know, a whole minute. And then she's going to be like, yay. And then she's going to forget about it. Is it water cooled? No, it is not. I'm even running, on the system, I'm running, quote unquote, performance. So, like, I'm pushing it. Let me see here. I'm probably going to get encoding lag again, but, oh well. CPU, 19%. And that's when I just open an application. It's cool. Max performance is set. It's not... There's nothing... Fan mode is balanced. Performance mode is 31% on the GPU, 25% DGPU, and CPU 13%. So it's not... It's running. And it's running well. And I, you know, even stepped through and optimized things ahead of time. But what's interesting about this... Yes, this is Star Wars related, Mark H. Glad you finally asked that. What's interesting about the lag that I'm seeing... What's this? Star Wars Pathfinder Field Terminal? What? That's kind of cool. It's really neat. I don't know what it does, but it looks pretty cool. Hey, thank you, Seorus. Appreciate the follow. What's interesting about the frames... both on encoding lag and rendering lag. What's interesting is that I've never seen this before. They are basically dropping simultaneously. I've never... Usually it's just one or the other, right? But in this case, they're dropping at the same... Or they're doing their thing simultaneously. So they basically, if and when it steps up, it'll go. Wait, hang on. Oh, do I have to run? That's my question. So the NVIDIA experience. I'm still experimenting here. Still seeing what happens. NVIDIA experience, okay. Wait, crap. I don't want to relaunch. Application is optimized. But do I have to run the... Do I have to keep the... I think I have to keep the experience running. Yeah, see, encoding lag and rendering lag just went up by 2 apiece. Huh. Okay. Hey, Hollywood N3D. You feel bad last night was the first time you missed a stream in 2 months. Oh, Hollywood N3D. Sorry to hear that. That's okay. It's all good. No harm. No foul. I'm not... I'm not too concerned about it. Ooh, no, I don't want that. How do I exit that? So, do I have to... That's my question. Do I have to do the NVIDIA experience? Do I have to keep it running in the tray? Keep it running. Maybe. And then... Although, I mean, CPU usage is still hovering right around 10. Maybe launch the NVIDIA... Or OBS from the NVIDIA experience, maybe. Just to make sure it's fully optimized. I'll try that tomorrow. I'm not going to do it now, because obviously I'm streaming, so... Oops. Stopping the virtual camera. I don't know how that started. GeForce Experience always likes to be running. Yeah, apparently. Well, it's running right now. 3D print is now looking like a Nerf revolver cartridge. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but sure. That's not it. What did I? Oh crap. How did I slice this? I'm not sure what resolution I sliced this at. 0.2? Is that it? I think this was it. I can't remember if this was it or the other thing was it. I think this might have been it. Because I've sliced it, yeah, 3 hours into, yeah, I think this is it. Okay, 0.2. I went with the 0.2 on this. Generic PLA. Okay. Pretty sure that's what I sliced. I only sliced one of them. Hey, RC Maniac. Good to see you. Oh no, screw. It is not a screw. Not a screw. I'll be shocked. If y'all get it, I'll be shocked. Now you may, at this stage, have 2 clues. Oh yeah? So what do you think? Someone, Shibby was in here a few minutes ago saying that she really enjoyed the season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So how do you feel about the season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier, RC Maniac? Curious to know. Thought it was a great ending. It had everything. Sweet. Oh, an X34. Nice, Hollywood N3D. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I think with those supports, it will have worked well. I'm excited for. I am. I'm genuinely excited for this one. Genuinely. 40. No, I'm good. Oops. Now, if you want to see a picture of my haul today, I did tweet it out earlier. Oh wow, 18 likes. That's pretty hefty. And a couple of quote tweets too. It's always good when you get a quote tweet. From Yak, I think I saw one from Yak Face. Yeah. Look at that. Unbelievable. When you can get a quote tweet from Yak Face, you're doing well. It's funny. Printer isn't bad for $3.99. No, the printer's for $3.99. It's, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bargain, but dang, dude, I'm not saying it's as good as you can get either, because I don't have the experience, the breadth of experience to be able to dictate that. But the only thing I can say is that it's reasonable. $400 is reasonable for this. Very reasonable. I've definitely paid more for less. Like, just to think that I'm going to get one particular value out of it. Used to watch the vlog back in the day. First time catching a stream. Glad to see you doing well. Thank you, Uim? Not sure how to say your name, but I appreciate you being here and watching. Here every night, 6 p.m. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna be. This one might even have a little bit of paint on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I don't think I could have done it any other way. But might do a little bit of paint with this one. Just a little bit, not much. Actually, let me check something. Sorry, I have... That's interesting. I have another item here that I'm looking at, and for the most part, it's a little larger in scale. Oops. But not by much. Not by much, all things considered. Oh, wait till you see this. Chris, painting. No, Chris has to be... Well, it's not gonna be hefty painting. It's gonna be very, very easy painting is what I'm gonna say. I'll have to ascertain, like, which areas I should get and with what paint too. So, because I'm just gonna be using the paint markers. I'm not gonna go any fancier than that. Will it have stickers? It will not. It's gonna be very light painting. That's about as much as I can say. It's gonna be very light painting. Because, yeah, the problem is, yeah, how could I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, it's just gonna be one color on, yeah, it's gonna be one color paint on the top, because I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to pull it off and have it look halfway decent. Because apart from that, it won't. I don't think it'll go well. Hope I slice this one right. I'm looking at it again, I'm like, did I? I hope I did. At the right level. Let me put it to you this way. We've got, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not long after the 7th one of these rings. And it looks like we've completed 3. It's working on 4. After the 7th is when I should be going back to the other color. If I did not do that, then I failed. Billabongs! You got it right. I'm 3D printing a comlink. Great guess. Billabongs got it. Then Hollywood right after. So this is what it's going to be. This is basically what it's going to be. This is the a licensed version of a Bluetooth comlink, so it works with a phone. Jedi likes playing with it, so I figured I'd print her one of her own. And so this is basically what I'm going to have to do on the top is, because there's some lines, and I'm just going to go and just kind of paint the lines silver on top, and it'll be white underneath, but for what it is, it's not going to be, no, she's not going to, why isn't it black underneath? If you're manually counting rings, you're making it harder for yourself? I am? No, 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 no. What I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure I sliced it correctly, is what I'm saying. I'm dropping frames. What are you talking about? No, I'm not. I haven't dropped a single frame. since fussing with the software, it's not me, dude. It's you, Mark. It's not me. Trust me. I can tell you. Definitively, I'm looking right at the stats. 0 drop packets. 16 frames missed at statistically 0%. And that the last update was not maybe 20 minutes ago on that, so it's not just you. Krusty's tried this one before. Tried? Did he not succeed? Because this seems like pretty darn straightforward print, all things considered. And plus, it's the Galaxy Black with the Jesse PLA White. Uh, 64%. Got about an hour left to go. This is going to be the thickest part. The top part, the white part on top, is going to be faster because I mean, it may be taller, but it's going to be more layers as it goes up. No, Skookum Trooper. Someone already guessed it. I'm printing a comlink. This is basically it. What I'm printing. This is the official, an official licensed comlink. The only licensed comlink that I know of. And also, Skookum Trooper, you need to check out my tweet. There you go. Check out my tweet because that's my thrift score that I showcased in the live stream earlier. Stickers are to Lego as pineapple is to pizza. Yes! And we had pizza today. We had some mod pizza. They started following me the other day. I'm like, well, it's great. Like, I follow them because it's like, mod pizza is amazing. Like, it's like, it's the best pizza ever because it's like one of those build your own pizza places. But the best part about mod pizza, they will make it however you want. You can say double the garlic. They'll add twice the garlic. You double the vegan cheese. They'll add double the vegan cheese. And it's, yes, they actually have non-dairy cheese. It's amazing. Like, the fact that you can be a vegan and still eat pizza. Like, people are like, oh, you can't eat pizza. I'm like, yeah, I can. And it's great. It's awesome. So, yeah, we were talking about it. Jedi was asking when the next time we could have pizza. And I told her the other day, wait until Friday. Friday's fun food day for us. And, yeah, there we go. Now, speaking of no ham, they do have vegan ham. It's like a tofu type of ham. And I think to the palate, you can tell the difference. But, like, when you want something like a deli meat, it's, if you season it well enough and it's with other flavors like mustard on a sandwich with, something else, I don't think you'd be able to tell the difference with the ham. The quote-unquote ham is a vegan ham. RC Maniac roommate. The reason I like Domino's is the only place I can order a dairy-free pizza without ever having to speak to another human, and they do it right. Really? Does Domino's do a dairy... Did they have, like, a dairy-free cheese? Like a Daya? You're vegan for a year, Demos Geekin'. That's awesome. I'm going on 3 or 4 years here. 3 or 4? I can't exactly remember when I started. I did vegan vlogs eons ago. I can give you the date range, but I've been a vegan that long. Vegan vlog Perillo. Vegan vlogs. Let's see here. I'm trying to see vegan vlogs week 1. 2017. So 18, 19, 20, 21. So 4 years, coming on 4 years, dude. I've been a vegan for 4 years as of my next birthday in July. Skookum Trooper. Yes! Can you believe that? I found like, what, nine of them? I got to count it again. Can you believe that? Everything you see there, everything in that picture, $5. Including a Leia weapon. Like, can you believe that? Can you believe that? It's just incredible. Incredible. Demo's Geekends, you're hoping for more years? Well, I can just tell you. I can tell you right now. I've been that way for 4 years, and no turning back. I mean, I feel good. I feel as healthy as ever. I get my vitamins. I get my nutrients. I feel like I get everything I need to eat. I've definitely. I can't say that. Oh yeah, you know, you can keep weight off. No, that's not the case because I gained it again. Like it's very easy to overeat no matter what your lifestyle is. But I'm actually in a period where after losing since my previous birthday here, about 6 or however many months ago, I've been able to maintain a more appropriate weight for my particular frame, my body, and I've pretty much been there. So, and for the most part, I stay on that. I've been staying on that track. Of course, as much pizza as I ate today, I don't know, but I didn't really eat anything else. I didn't have. Like, for a meal, I knew I wasn't going to eat lunch because I knew I was going to be eating a good amount of pizza tonight. So, and then, of course, I had my morning coffee with my cream. That's normal. Normal. You don't know what kind of cheese they use. Just know my roommate can order a dairy-free pizza from them in their app when they're allergic. Not just lactose intolerant. But they use cheese? Interesting. I like, you know, for the price, though... Mod Pizza, we get 2 pizzas, and they're probably like quote-unquote medium-sized, but you basically stand in front of the counter, you tell them what you want, how much you want, if you want more or less or whatever, and they make it right in front of you, right? And you can see it beginning to end. It is so fast, so effective, and $10 with tax, about $10. So I can get 2 vegan pizzas with Daya or non-dairy cheese and a ton of it. Like, trust me, that ain't cheap. The vegan cheese is not cheap, but I can get 2 of them. 2 of them for $20. And I know, oh wait, you can get no, you don't understand. Like a vegan pizza with vegan cheese for $10. Game over. Like it's astounding. Huh, interesting. We haven't ordered from Domino's in ages. Not that I think I would. I mean, Domino's is it's okay. It's fine. Once you have mod pizza kind of spoils you. Mod pizza really spoils you. Like, Domino's pizza is like, yeah, I'm hungry. I like, out of all, like, the typical pizza fast food joints, my favorite would probably be Pizza Hut. I would much prefer Pizza Hut to Domino's any day of the week. Any day of the week. But mod pizza is right up there, dude. 19-inch vegan pizza for 10 pounds. Wow. It's outstanding. Pizza Hut here sucks big time. Yeah, sucks. Yeah, you know, Pizza Hut's kind of fallen to the wayside. I just don't hear much about it anymore. Oh, can only deliver to where you live. Yeah, McJack. I just assume drive to the Mod Pizza and pick it up. It's not even a matter of convenience. Like, I don't feel like going out. No, it's that much better. You get more bang for your buck. It's not that inconvenient to drive to a pizza joint and pick it up. You get exactly what you want on it. And we're talking like healthy options. We get like all the greens, like a garlic base or a tomato base, black olives. Oh, it's so good. Artichoke, I mean, I usually I build it, but Jedi likes it. Garlic, like cloves, like cloves of garlic. Broccoli, which is really good on pizza, and the vegan cheese, and then, you know, what else, whatever else they have that we might like. I don't know if they still have Godfather's Pizza. I have no idea. We haven't. If they do, I haven't been there in ages. Hang on. Thought I heard the kids fighting again. Oh my god. Well, you know, the part that I was most concerned about in this print, after getting past the supports, was specifically what it's doing now, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel good because it's like I was able to judge that appropriately. Yeah, we do not do dining out. Really, I can't even tell you the last time we all went out to eat was a year ago, maybe once a year. We just don't dine out. I mean, number one, it's very pricey. Number two, they just don't have a lot of options for us anymore, which is really, it's kind of depressing. Both of those things, right? So we can save money, eat better, but, you know, for the fun stuff, like I said, you know, okay, well, if we can just save the fun foods to Friday, then we're good. Did I share the link for you? What link? I don't know. Which link? Are you talking my link? Your link? Whose link? I do not know. I am not knowing. Oh, friend's dad's here. Yes, thank you, big fan. Just so you know, I do know how to use Google. I'm good. You miss judging people from a distance. That's funny. You know, I'm not a preachy vegan. I'm not a judgy vegan that way. Like, if you tell me you're vegan, then I hold you to that standard, right? Like, don't just be a weekend vegan if you're gonna say you are, right? That, you know, you are or you're not. That's a black and white thing. And for me, it's like, that's it. I'm done. I'm like, I'm at that point in my life where, you know, I need to know that my health is not one more thing I have to worry about. So anything I can do to mitigate that, I'm good. So, you know, I try to stick to that. And for the most part, I feel I've done pretty well. On the average day. Today is not an average day eating, like, I feel not exactly my weight in pizza, but, yeah, like, I try to be conscious about when I actually step on the scale. I don't do it every day. And then I forget about it for the longest freaking time. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to weigh myself to make sure I'm doing okay. You're not strong enough for vegan? You're actually the opposite, keto. Oh, interesting. Well, I did my, I changed my my life around it primarily because of the health reasons. The heart. I mean, I've always been concerned about my heart, and given that the heart attacks, leading cause of death, yeah, and then the concern of cholesterol. Cholesterol has always been a problem for me. Always. I mean, as far as back, and I nothing that I had tried before really mitigated it, and then I learned more of a whole food, plant-based diet, which by and large I stick to. By and large, like, at least for the big staples, and it's worked out well enough. We don't keep a lot of snacks around the house either. We genuinely don't, for good reason too. We don't want Jedi to graze. We don't want her snacking on things he shouldn't be snacking on. I'll grab celery, get it on sale, you know, a few stalks for like $1.29. As long as you're getting enough to eat, you're good. Builder's Mark, you can have my steak. I'm good. I will never, I will, unless I'm told by a medical professional, you need to eat a steak. It's not going to happen. I will eat, like, I do believe that the burgers today, the Impossible Burger I really like. I'm not sure about Beyond. Beyond's okay, but Impossible is really nice if it's done well. Like, I really like it a lot. I think it's a matter of time before we have an alternative steak. The problem with that is, my favorite steak was a filet mignon. Good luck replicating that, man. Burger, I think, is easy by comparison to that, but we'll see. Your cholesterol and blood pressure are high, hard to control, but that's what I'm saying. My blood pressure has never been a problem. Really, never been a problem. Cholesterol has always been a problem. I would say that my cholesterol is probably still elevated, higher than whatever, but that's where having a vegan or like more of a whole food, plant-based diet has been incredibly helpful, I would say. And, you know, when going for a test, you know, just decreasing the amount of oil, extraneous oil that I might eat on a daily basis, I think had been a tremendous help, which is sometimes very difficult to avoid. Hey, D. Randolph, 1976. Guess what? I'm using your Jesse PLA, the white at least, to print a Star Wars comlink. 2 colors. So you're going to see the white come in as soon as I change it in another couple of rings here. Beetroot patty burger. Cholesterol is really not bad for you. It goes higher in response to inflammatory lesions, in response to higher insulin levels. Yeah. Well, but to decrease that, the lesions is important. So I ended up doing like a calcium test a couple of years ago based on what my doctor asked, and it came back 0. So I have 0 calcium buildup in my arteries. 0. This is after being vegan for like a year or two. 0. So that, as an adult in his 40s, that was amazing news to hear. And I'm not saying that's the only marker, right? That's not the only thing. But the fact that I've tilted the scales in my favor, and, you know, does that mean that, oh, I'm going to have beans tonight? No, I usually have beans for lunch, and I enjoy them, especially the way Diana makes them. No, but, you know, I had a pizza tonight, right? Am I going to have a pizza like that every day? No, I couldn't do it. As much as I'd enjoy it, it would not be good. But not your soul black. Well, I already, okay, but the thing is this was already out. I know, I've got a vacuum, I can vacuum seal and swap. I know I can do that. I know I can. Can't shame me. Okay, I think it's BS when people say that being vegan is more expensive. If you think being vegan is more expensive, you're doing it wrong. Seriously, you're doing it wrong. Because I can tell you, we've never saved more money. You know how much money I save by not buying meat? A lot. So, you're doing it wrong. That's what I'd say to that. Now, if you're trying to substitute everything, like, yeah, you're doing it wrong. It's not going to work. You can shame me all you want. I got so much I got PLA coming out of my nose, dude. I know I probably shouldn't use, I'm like running through it, and I know I shouldn't use all of one color. I know I shouldn't. But yet, here I am. Like, what else would be good in white? What else would be good in, you know? I like the neutral colors, personally. You had some awesome salmon for dinner. Cool. If you want steak, you'll walk out in a field and get one. Man, more power to you, man. More power to you. I couldn't do that. So wait, how are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to be doing the swap again. Back to the Jesse PLA. Or I should be here. after this ring. I think this is the final black ring. Let me put it this way. Jedi is not going to necessarily... I mean, she might compare. But watch her say, I don't want to use that one. I want to use the one that works. I want to use the electronic one. This actually works. It's a Bluetooth comlink. Isn't that wild? Got it at Galaxy's Edge. I'm like, I usually don't buy gadgets like that. I'm just like, I gotta have a comlink, dude. I have to. You haven't had a burger in months? Oh, wow, really? I've had I've had a burger. Usually when I eat a burger, though, hey, DNS 895, I'm still alive, and it's good to see you are as well. I will often, with a burger, just eat, not all the time, but I'll eat half the bun. I'll take one of the buns off, because it's extraneous calories. I don't need it. But I also don't eat burgers. I don't prefer them with mustard ketchup. Don't eat them with mayo. But that's how I like my burgers. They do have I probably should grab it. They do have a vegan mayo out there, too. You have a Star Trek TOS tricorder Bluetooth device. See, that'd be cool. I mean, if I was into Star Trek that much, that'd be pretty cool. This is the closest thing I have to something like that. I think it plays back media, too, or controls your media by way of Bluetooth. Just a wild, like, yes, I need a garbage masher on the detention level. Don't shut it down, whatever you do. Thank you, Logitech, for redeeming Stretch. You got your printed solid order in today. Army Green, Brad's Orange, and the Airlock Vac with bags. The Airlock Vac works well. The Army Green's got my head thinking, like, what more do I want to do in green? Because I've thought about a few things. You don't eat buns, you use homemade. I don't even know what chapati is. Is that a type of bread? That's interesting. Brad's Orange you're going to have fun with. Lord knows I had fun with it. Or I'm having fun with it. I don't even know what a roti is. Or a roti? Indian flatbread. Don't know what it is. But it's cool. It sounds great. I love bread. My body does not like bread. My body does not like grains in general, which reminds me I need to take a couple pills to adjust for that tomorrow. For tomorrow, I should say. An Indian version of tortilla. Oh, cool. Like a flatbread. Cool. Yeah. Indian crepe. These sound great. Now you got me hungry for whatever the hell you're talking about. Breads of the world. Who knew? Okay, I think this is about finished with the bumpies. Haven't had a crepe in a while. I don't think there's ever been a bread I didn't like, except some people had put raisins in their bread. Like, what the hell? Have I tried injera? Yes, I have, actually. I talked about it the other week, briefly. Is it injera? Never knew how to pronounce it, but there is an Ethiopian restaurant in Seattle that we ate at, and it's been a while. But they even have, like, a vegetarian, like, plate, like a family-style plate. They also have a meat one, which, obviously, we would not eat at this point. But, yeah. We have had that, and it's very tasty. It's delicious. I love it. I love the springiness of it and the tangy taste to it. It's fantastic. Raisin bread is good never, Majack. Like, period, ever. Take a vegetarian to Five Guys. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And yes, pronounce dzz for the J. Injera. Something like that. You had an intern start at your company back when you were in the office. Asked where they wanted to go if they wanted to go to Five Guys. We all ordered and wondered why he was taking a while to order. When they sat down for the food, it was 2 buns and all the veg. Oh, he's vegetarian. Oh man, that's bad, dude. That's bad. Spongy flatbread, right? No, dude, trust me, Skookum Trooper, you gotta try it. Like, if anybody gives you an opportunity to try the Ethiopian bread, you have to. It's spectacular. I think I've got filament change coming here. I was right. Yes. Always makes me happy when like I can get this ish right. Once again, flipping into the Jesse PLA White. Yeah, let me cut that. What the hell? Ooh, that would not be good. Okay, it's got it. It's gonna take a bit to purge. Let me cut this. Yeah, if you're asking about AV stuff, I am definitely not the guy. Alright, this should be good. Is the color correct? Yes, it is. Yes, we can. There we go. I did it. Yes. Ah! Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. No. Yes. Sweet. It worked. Oh man, it makes me happy when I can slice a file and it's successful. Like I said, we'll see how well these supports come off first. But I'm pretty sure I did those the way I needed them to be done. Because they're in this particular file, it's actually like they made a split in terms of where there was like an overhang. So the rest of it, it's at 78%. 38 minutes left to go. So did I time that well with the timer, the countdown? Yeah, pretty close. Pretty darn close. Yeah, I generally do not mess with AV. When it's working, like, I'm happy. Yeah, I would not take a weekend project doing AV stuff. That would definitely not be for me. Where's... There we go. Oops. My weekend project is printing something new tomorrow. Actually, okay, so the thing I needed to do most was get migrated over to the new PC, which I did successfully. I've got a couple other things that I need to take care of, but for the most part, I pounded through many of the tasks that I needed to or that I was hoping to accomplish this week. So I think for the most part, I've done it. I've done what I needed to do. Your desktop annoys you. If you turn off a second monitor, hook up via DisplayPort, it acts as if you unhooked it from it. Also moves all open programs. Yeah, Krillin, sometimes both. I've had an issue with that in both Mac OS and Windows. Like that just hasn't just been one platform or another thing for me. Hang on. Yeah, see, I like that. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. Sound alert, Streamlabs chat. Let's do this. Copy. Printer view. Streamlabs chat. Where is this? Remove. See, there's the... Oh. Hang on. I thought I was running it. Was I not running it? Okay. I thought that was... I guess not. Sorry, everybody. I thought that was working the way it needed to work, but I guess not. What about this one? There we go. This one's a fun view. I was sorry. I was like trying to modify the chat window. There's like an overlapping thing. Yeah, this is kind of like the UI of like I'm up here, the chat's down below. It's not like full screen chat, but it's kind of like a different way of looking at things. Obviously, it's a different way of looking at things, different experience. But yes. No. I have no idea, dude. You watch Breaks and Makes? They use a similar UI? Yeah, this is a theme. Stream Elements theme. I just like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what I use for when I'm starting the stream, right? It's like, okay, so let me, try this particular layout view is a different kind of layout. almost like mission control, yeah, kind of. And then when someone subs or someone does something else, then it shows up in the bottom. But you know, this is the one, you know, when I'm like talking straight up. But I pretty much, I mean, I'm not a designer, but I like did my own thing. You know, with the goals off to the side and the printer in the middle, so to speak. Yeah, that's coming together nicely. Dang, dude. That is coming together. I swear, it's coming together really well. Let me put it this way: Jedi will enjoy it. Hey, Sith Lord Brit, good to see you. Very good to see you. Thank you for joining. If everybody has not followed Sith Lord Brit, oops. Did I do that? Oh, I know what I have to do. There's a shout out for Sith Lord Brit. Oh, your 3D printer's here. What are you doing talking to me, dude? TinkerTech asks if they have LCARs. I don't think so. That would be really cool, though. I'd consider it, like, I'm not a designer, right? And so I kind of like, I was like, oh, let me make it this way. Let me do it this way, you know. And you know, you can tell, obviously, my starting the stream stuff is pretty basic. It's a template. But yeah, an LCAR, honestly, for as much as I love Star Wars, I you know, if I could do like if someone could make like, if I could, quote unquote, if I knew a designer that could do it, I'd probably pay them. Hey, Jotashi, thank you so much for cheering those 50 bits. Very appreciated. If I knew someone who knew which elements needed to be done, I would totally do like an Arabesh theme throughout. Like, it would just be, these are the scenes I use, these are the elements I need. Let's make this Star Warsy, the Arabesh, you know, kind of look and feel. Like someone's looking at a computer with all sorts of greebles. The closest thing we have, really, is this one. Now, Camo Studio, I thought was running. But I guess... Really? Trust me. Yes? Hang on. How is that not... This is bizarre. Okay. The thing is, oh, it's because I must have exited. Yeah. There we go. So you can see the desk down here, right? Although, the weird thing is, even after doing all this earlier today, it doesn't, I had to like reset I had to reset everything, and it's kind of frustrating because I feel I had the perfect settings for ISO and shutter speed and everything, and now it was too dim, right? So now, like, this is about as bright as I think I could expect it to be. Temperature wise, it's about as good as it could be, although it's probably needing to be a bit warmer. But yeah. There we go. And I also have to point it down, so sometimes I have it back and up like that, like when I'm doing work over here, so you can see it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like at an angle. There you go. So there's this view too. I set up this one when we did the Lego build with set to build. That's when this one was set up. Look, I look like I have a giant arm. Like, look, it's my hand. Like, It's me. Back to the boring printer view. When did I get so short? I extruded. It was extrudiatingly painful. Sith Lord Britt, sorry I missed the question. What am I printing? I am printing. This is an official licensed comlink from Galaxy's Edge that I got the opening weekend, and I'm basically printing one of these for my daughter Jedi because she always wants to play with it. So yeah, I got a. This is an official. This is a working comlink. It's a Bluetooth comlink you can get at Galaxy's Edge. It's got a little metal grate on the top and everything. But yeah, it is cool. It does work. It connects to your phone and everything. And so I don't know how I thought about it, but somehow it hit my radar. I'm like, oh yeah, comlink. Like, I wonder if there's some good STL files. Click, click, click. And I found a couple of them. One of them would have worked out, but it didn't. It was not great. But this one seemingly was about the best I could find. I mean, it's gonna be for Jedi. It's just it's a toy. It's not gonna be functional. I needed a few supports. I feel like that you can see how this kind of tapers down. It tapers down better on this model. This model I think could have been 3D printed without supports, but the one that I'm printing had a layer that had too much of an overhang. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to install Arduino and all that stuff. I don't want to mess with that. I'm fine with just the non-working models. Where have I been getting the files? Sometimes I just go searching. I'm like, this would be kind of cool. Oh, yeah, that's it, right? Or sometimes people will send them in chat. I'm like, well, I had no idea that existed. That's amazing. And I've gone that route, too. Honestly, I think most of what I find comes from me being motivated to find something. Like, God, like, hey, this would be cool. Oh, yeah, I would love to have something like that. And then, there we go, right? I think I found the comlink. Not because I was searching for comlink or Star Wars prop or anything like that. But I was doing a search for Star Wars white. And, that, because I've got the white PLA, I've had it, and, I mean, I've got other PLA. I mean, I've just been using the same kind of colors. I've been just moving through it slowly. But the directions on not Instructables, Thingiverse in the description had the word white, so that's how one of the comlink files showed up, and that it had problems. There were some issues with slicing, so I went and dug a little deeper and found some other ones. And the thing is some people model these items, but they just don't do a very good job with proportions. So I'm like, I'm not gonna print those. But this one, for the most part, it may turn out a little larger than my model is, right? Not by much, but it may turn out a little larger. But it's, I'm not going for, an exact 1-to-1 perfect scale, whatever. This is made for here, I'll show you side by side here. This is made for, or will be for, my daughter, right? And so, or a little prop. So I don't anticipate, getting it checked by the 501st. Oh, it's a centimeter off here. But like when I'm going to print it, I'm looking at the file thinking, okay, that doesn't look right. It just looks out of proportion. And there's a lot of like Darth Vader-y stuff. And if it's stylized that way, fine. But the more real you make it try to look, the worse it looks. You know what I'm saying? Any cubic proton? What's that? Hang on. Oh, I see. Oh, the printer you got. Okay. I never even heard about it. There's so many So many things that I've not heard about. Well, I'm glad you're getting the experience, Britt, because at some point in the future, I'm probably going to be asking everybody, okay, now I want to get this, now I want to get that. And resin is definitely right up there. Oh, I hear a doorbell. I wish I was into toy restoration, if only to like try to get through these the vintage items I got, the Death Star specifically. That's gonna take a little bit of cleaning. Yeah, fan of both TNG and Star Wars. Overall fan of Elcar's UI. I am as well. Use a custom version of your Python Home automation UI. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Elcar's is pretty darn cool. I could totally be down with an Elcar's interface. I remember back in the day with Windows, there was an app. When I say back in the day, like Windows 3.1, Windows 95, there was an app that was Elcar's, and I can't even remember what it did. It was like a note-taking app or, you know, task app. It was something general, right? But it was a text viewing app or text editor. It was so cool. But it was neat. It was like, oh, wow, it's freaking Elcar's, man. Yeah, I'm using both Jessie PLA and Prusa Mint, which I already had open. That's Galaxy Black, but it's not unlike the Jessie PLA. Looks like I may need to. I see a few zits on that white. Not going to complain too loudly. May have to sand it a tiny bit. Thank you, big sports fan. How's my Twitch team? I haven't thought about it, honestly. I probably should, shouldn't I? I've been preoccupied with a few other things. I don't even know who would be on it, so. What? Oh, you reminded me of something I need to do. Oh, yeah. Elcar's Windows 10. Elcar's system. Oh, what's this? SourceForge? Elcar's system. Oh, wow. Hang on. Dude, this is insane. Check out this open source thing. It's got, look. Computer status, network, system info, power options, weather, app launchers, stellar cartography, toggle bridge sounds. What the hell? Look at this. Oh my god. This is incredible. You have to see this, dude. If they had this back in the day, I would have been all over it. Hang on. There you go. There. Look. I think it looks sharp for Jedi too. I think Jedi is gonna like it. If she knows what this is. She's seen it 1,000 times. She always wants to play with it. Post right there. I know you can't see the screen. That's why I grabbed the link and pasted it in chat. That's so wild. Oh my god, that is crazy. There's a game thing. That's crazy, dude. See, if I had time on my hands, I'd totally like download, tweak, modify, but it, like I don't got enough time. I don't need to ruin I do not need to like destroy a system I literally just set up. Mostly, it was primarily set up for me by my colleagues at Intel. You're obsessed with the black filament? Well, Jessie, there's a Jessie PLA printed solid. Hang on. Give me a second. It's a, there's black, but then there's also, where is it? Black Glitter. Like there. Soul Black Glitter is pretty much what I got. Although what I've got here right now is just the Prusa, but Soul Black Glitter is pretty much pretty close, and I haven't done side by side for comparisons yet. Looks like the project uses Rain Meter on the back end. I seem to remember Rain Meter from eons ago. Wasn't that like a shell replacement? %, 20 minutes left to go according to the timer. The timer on the printer. Light Step, man, that again, those shells, those take me back, man. To an era long gone. Do we shop at farmers markets? Not so much. They tend to be, I mean, they're nice. It's nice to support, don't get me wrong, but like we get more bang for our buck shopping, quote unquote, locally at grocery stores. For the most part. Like I got 5 or 6 ripe tomatoes today for $1.50, which is outstanding. How many pounds of bananas for like a couple bucks? 2 vegan patties for $1.80. Vegan meat, like quote unquote meat patties. What else did I get today? I got a couple other things on sale. Like a big, like huge, like big thing of like more than 10 ounces. 10 ounces? More than 10 ounces of like baby spinach for like $2. So, you know, I end up getting pretty good deals locally. There are always exceptions to the rule, though. You get more bang for your buck at the farmer's market because it's fresher, not necessarily, and you're supporting local people. Well, yeah, I'm not going to deny that. They need help during these times. Everyone needs help. Like, no doubt about that. But, you know, a lot of those local grocery stores also buy locally. It's just something to consider. And you can buy direct. Absolutely. No one's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. You know, but the more people you have living with you, the more you have to learn how to stretch a buck. The more responsibilities you have, the more you have to learn how to stretch a buck. The more appliances you have to replace in a month, the more you have to stretch a buck. Well, we didn't have to replace. We're trying to do it all at the same time because it's just, then we remember that was the year. That's when we did it. This is where we did it. Because I mean, I know I'm going to forget. In another 6, 7, 8 years, I'm going to be like, how did we? I'm going to forget all that. So I'm trying to document best I possibly can. Oh yeah, this is coming out pretty nice. And then the top part is good. This is the part that I'm gonna have to paint. Is it? That's gray. This is silver. I need silver. Went all out on the fridge. What did I miss? Not much, buddy. Yellow Mellow Guy. This is almost finished printing. Almost. You went all out on the fridge. We get our new refrigerator in another week or two. I'll have to look again, but... It's going to be staggered. All the new appliances, like, they're not coming in at the same day. Just didn't work out that way, but... I am not now a Costco guy. It's not like... You people. Yes, we ended up saving $250 on a new vacuum, which is pretty incredible. Can't say I feel we saved a ton of money on the paper products. There are definitely some grocery stuffs that I've got slated for 2-day free shipping past what, $75 or whatever. I don't need the stuff immediately, so I'm not grabbing it. Like V8. Costco has a pretty decent price for V8. Pretty comparable to Grocery Outlet. Fairly comparable, but like we don't just need V8. We might need something else and this, that, and the other thing. And getting the paint primed. Getting the pump primed, ready to go. Oops. There you go. Plus the expenses better than Star Wars. Expense? Yeah, I guess Star Wars is an expense. You are correct. Wait, are you going to airbrush the model? I am not. Definitely not going to airbrush the model. Star Wars rugs. Yes, I've seen those Coda 120. Diana and I want one. It's just they're really expensive. So right now, it's primarily Target kind of rugs. There are a couple of oh yeah, that's a nice silver. It's a I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it's a really nice silver. I'm gonna get it here on the top of the comm link. Yes, I'm gonna have to tune in to Britt to see how she's managing, how she's faring. But Britt is definitely way more of a maker than I am, dude. Like she's at a completely other level. I'm you know, amazed by what she does. You have to get one at least. I know, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. They're nice. They are very, very nice. We've got the only other one that we made. Oh, thank you, Rat Myth. Appreciate the tip. Thank you for the donation. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. Not many people do donations. I mean, a lot of people do the cheers and the subs, which is great. But yes, you do see the comm link. Yeah, Man Cave got it. This is a licensed one here. This is not what I'm printing. But I'm printing a comm link. But this is a licensed comm link. This is just a model that I'm printing. Britt's focused work habit is kind of addictive to look at. Well, no doubt. And she does really well with it, too. This will not be functional. No, it's meant for Jedi. I'm sure she's going to say, could I call with it? Like, I can't. It's not going to. I'm not going to go overboard with it. No, it's a pretend thing. And for the most part, yeah, it's going to be maybe a little taller than what I got. Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies, for the cheers. It's going to be a little taller. I was kind of guesstimating the size, like in terms of a scale, but I think it'll work. You're going to make Britt cry. Unless she is. She's probably just happy she got her resin printer. See, the only thing I swear I would print with a resin system would specifically be like Star Wars miniatures. Okay, now we're at the top. This is where I wish I had I'm not gonna go out and get one, but if I had a multiple nozzles, I'd be using different filament in through these layers. But it's gonna, as it stands, like the comm link, right? The one that I have obviously has this metal gate on it. I do have like and I could probably, if we, Jedi, we get to the point, I could cut out. We got like some screen tape. Like there was a ripped screen, and I just needed to patch it quick. It did not look great at all, so I was like, oh god, this was kind of a fail. But there's this kind of like this screen kind of grating, and if I cut out a circle in place, I could basically either use the sticky adhesive or glue the screen to the top of this, and it would look exactly the way it needs to look as a comm link. But just for right now, I'm going to basically paint the top lines because they'll be white because of the surrounding area. But it will basically be the lines, right? That's what it's going to be right now. And then depending on usage, maybe I'll try cutting out a disc to see how it fits, and then put the something more like that on there. Not like this. This is more like a metallic filter. I'm talking like a screen, and I actually have a lot of that material that would otherwise go to waste. It would otherwise not be seen. Give me a second. I'm gonna try something here. Oh, no, I don't want that. Dun 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 dun. Wow, 2 tips. Hang on, Coda 120 tipped. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. 2 donations today. That's crazy. Coda 120 and Ratmyth. Thank you very, very much for that. Very appreciated. Very appreciated. That's amazing. Thank you. I can tell you, Coda 120, your tip allowed me to get the Thrift score today. That $5 went to a good cause. And let's see here, what else? What else did I get recently that the other tip just covered?
Fix'em Dude just resubscribed for 2 months.
Wow, Fix'em Dude. Thank you so much for subscribing again. I appreciate it. I love the fact that you hang out here. I feel good when I'm surrounded by people who share the same interests and hobbies. I feel like I'm at home. So thank you for that. I will say you are going to be fueling Ratmyth. You're fueling a few eBay purchases that are coming in. They will be coming in soon. I've got a few. Yeah, I wish I could get this to angle a little higher, but it's pretty much, this is, I can go further back, but then it stretches out. Sorry, I'm trying to get closer. You can kind of see the lines up there that it's filling in. Oh, Fix'em Dude was fixing his subscription. Yeah, indeed. You can probably 3D print a stand. Yeah, possibly. Although, I don't think we need a stand for this. The nanny's coming back? I wasn't even into it the first time. Thank you, Krillin64. Have a good evening. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, the comm link is definitely coming together. Let me put it this way. If I didn't have one, I'd be like, oh my god, I've got a freaking comm link. Pause the print and swap to silver. I can't easily, because the problem is that the outside of it is white. That would be a bit more of a challenge to maneuver around. Need a belt or waist band clip to use with it. Yeah. I have one. Well, is it a waistband or is it a waist clip? It's a stand I have for the official one. I don't think Jedi's going to ask. I mean, she might. Like, do you have this? Do you have that? Can you 3D print that? Can I get this? I'm just, honestly, in looking at this, I'm happy it seems that I sliced correctly. So I'm getting, I'm feeling more and more confident with my slicing abilities. Like, just inching forward ever so carefully. In golf, I wouldn't say that. Well, thank God I don't play golf. Thank God. We've got about 2 minutes left. 98%. Dang, dude. It's pretty exciting, man. Getting into the final layers. So I got about 2 minutes left, even though it says 7 minutes. That was just an approximate. The timer is always an approximation. Gaining and refining skills. Exactly. Just like, you know, as opposed to like drinking from the fire hose and like, what am I doing? What am I tweaking? How do I do this? What do I do here? You know she's going to ask if it actually works. I know she is. It's like, no, it's a model, honey. It's a model. But you can pretend. It's for pretend. Just like when you play pretend with your friends. Which is pretty much what she was doing tonight. But yeah, this is looking spectacular. Now it's just doing the rim. The top, the upper rim there. That's it, pretty much. Just the edge. Wow, this came out so well. If I print another one, then I'm probably see, this is something I want to take a picture of. If I print another one, I may go even smaller than that. Like 90% of this, and I think it would be close to the official scale that I have. And this is an Imperial comlink. And that's that. Let's see here, is it? Okay, so this is at scale. I'd probably go 90%. Yeah, 90% I feel would be about right. Well, not by much. I mean, it's about the right size. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Okay, so now we are going to go to Alright, let's see what we got here. Actually, I think it may look better this way. All right, let's do it this way. Now that's why do I have that song in my head? Why do I have Dr. Mario in my head? Why? Come at it from the bottom, I guess. This should be really, really simple. All because of that damn overhang. The tools, better not cut myself, huh? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dr. Mario. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, 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 brum. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yep, this is what I thought it was going to be. Okay, great. OMG. Oh my god, look at this. Holy frackin'. Yeah, I'm playing Dr. Mario for some reason. Look at that! Oh my god! Okay. Like, this is the one that's licensed, right? This was just a free file. There's probably one that's better out there. I think they could have done a little better here with the overhang to make it easier to print without supports, possibly. But it's not bad. Like, again, I wish it was this reproduced, but, you know, for someone just kind of eyeballing it, Jedi's not gonna, she's not gonna notice. Some little bit of support material there. Now I need to do my best with the painting of the grill, and if I screw it up, like I said, I know I can go in and put it up next to it again, right there. It's acceptable. Oh, it's more than acceptable. Like, for something that I can hand to Jedi and not worry about, it is more than acceptable. Like, for quote-unquote free, way more than acceptable, dude. Way more than acceptable. Can you believe that? This is just, it's friggin' friggin'-tacular, man. Like, you wouldn't, like, you just wouldn't know. The source model is, let me link it to you. What would it be? Imperial Comlink. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this. This is the one. Here, hang on. RC Maniac, there you go. It's just not, I feel that this could have been done, honestly, I feel this could have been made better, and matching this, and, like with, you know, more of a grill on the top so it was easier to paint, potentially, but I feel someone could do this, And this right here, I would eyeball and say, oh yeah, it could be printed with some layer change, with the this could be printed without supports.
Here's some more.
Hey, look.
What is it?
It's the comm link. Remember how Jedi wants to use the comm link? You know, like, over and out, mommy. She's got a comm link now.
But do the ones she want work? Or no?
It's pretend.
Oh, okay.
It's make-believe.
Uh-huh.
Let's make a believe. Let's pretend.
Comm link.
It's the comm link that Luke uses. I know it's yours. Hang on. Let me add some finishing touches here, or at least attempt to. What happened to the Easter eggs?
I texted you. I said they're with the Easter stuff. I put all the Easter stuff away and I put the Easter eggs.
Oh, well. Okay.
The holiday stuff. For next year, I figured. Yeah,
Because I wanted to put these.
for next year.
Sorry you can't see me here. My silver on white is a bit of a challenge to paint. Thank you, RC Maniac. As always, thank you, everybody. I'm trying to stay away from hitting the walls. Yes? Oh. Sorry, anytime I hear anybody lurking.
Not lurking.
You are too.
Walking by.
Oh, come on. I thought this was really cool. Does it work? Yes, in your mind it works. Scream inside your heart. Are you listening? What? Are you listening on your headphones? Oh, it's delayed.
So that's why I laughed.
Yeah, you're delayed. Yeah,
And I thought this
it's like a
was cool.
it's a joke grenade.
And then I laughed. Say something.
Do I look like a trained monkey to you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You're gonna start echoing back, dude.
8. You're 8 seconds behind.
Yeah? It's called the internet.
Yeah, you do look like a trained monkey.
Oh, don't even give me I look like a trained monkey. Well, what does it say about you? You married the trained monkey.
It says that I'm very smart because
Oh.
I got a trained monkey as a husband.
I had a dream about... Oh my god, I had a dream about a monkey. That is so weird. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been I'll dream something, not even think about it, and then later in that day, something happens
Because it happened in the 4th dimension.
No, that is... Okay. Okay.
You know?
No. She's good? I mean,
Yeah.
cleaned up and everything?
Yes. Texting every 5 minutes.
Not texting her 5 minutes. I just know the kids are, doing 44 different things, and
You mean having fun? Kids are having
usually, not always, Diana, kids don't know how to have fun right. They're not old enough.
There's a right and wrong way to have fun.
Yes, the way that I have fun is right. doesn't know how to have fun yet. She will. And then I'll be like, whoa, 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 Jedi, you're having way too much fun with this. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. There's the silver on top. If we're inclined, I mean, I could have done black underneath, right? I could have done a black. I wish I could have done a black layer and then painted white on the outside, possibly. But you know, for a quick paint job, it's fine. And as I said, what I might be inclined to do is cut out the a circle that we've got some material that I got for the screen being torn that might work just as well on there, although maybe not anymore with that having the painted grill. But still, that's like, that is every bit as amazing as I expected it to be. That's incredible. That is absolutely friggin' incredible. Oh my god. It measures about the same height, I guess. So maybe I don't need to shrink it. That's astounding. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Ba-da-da-da. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. Dun, 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 and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. And bring your knees in tight. And do the pelvic thrust. And then to drive you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Da-da-da-da. What do you think? There it is. Just like that. Licensed version? Printed version. Licensed? Dude! This could have... I mean, like I said, I would have some feedback, but someone could do this. Someone could pull off a no-support comlink. This was close. This would have been close if it wasn't for that lip down there. There's like, you can see the separation. And I could have printed it, I think I could have printed it this way, but I would have run into the same problem at another level. Or these rings possibly could be brought in a tiny bit somehow. The licensed version, it's not really thicker. It's just tapered more. Moreover, there's less of this material. The black, so this cylinder here kind of tilts out at the bottom ever so slightly. There are other versions of the comlink out there. There's one other comlink. I don't know if I'm going to bother to print it at this point, but I saw this one and I thought this would... The reason I went with this one is because the other comlink is more like this one in the sense that there's like the rubber ridges there, and they extend to the point where I would worry about the lack of supports in between. So I went with this one, which was approximating the bumps in the middle, but I knew that it would not need support. So it was kind of it was a little bit different. But if I were to talk to the model maker, I'd say, you know, he's really close. If he used this pattern for the black as here and tapered like the original, the licensed model, he'd probably have a winning version of the comlink. But as it stands, this is a friggin' comlink, dude. Like, it's no doubt about it, dude. This is a friggin' comlink. Fix him, dude, and you were looking for design specs. You know, the unlicensed version looks a bit, but well, it's all down to your eye, right? But you could, I'm just telling you, I could, if this was the model versus this one, but with these bumps, like, so that you didn't need supports, I probably would have printed this one because it's tapered better. But this one, and this would not have needed supports. I can just tell you by looking at it. But this one, I'm very glad I went with the supports because it turned out very nice. Very nice. It's a comlink and C-3PO. You shut down the garbage mashers on the detention level. Yes. Can you do that, my droid? That would be great. What's the front design? It's equidistant all the way around. Give me a moment here, buddy. Let me help. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Give me a second. So I'm spinning it around. On the licensed version, the circles, it's all the same. It's all equidistant. But the thing is that, you know, the detail on here, the ridges, they're nice if it's rubber, but the fact that it's filament, you can't have too many gaps in those layers. But it's spinning around. This is rotating. What's the best knockoff version? Oh, I don't know. I've seen a lot of good ones. RC Maniac, is that giving you the idea? Oh, the play pause button. Yeah. That's all because that's all for programming. There's no program. I mean, theoretically, all you would need is this is it, like just like that. But like I said, a factor of the other ones that I've seen would require too many supports in between, so it would have to be slightly designed so that it wouldn't need supports. But just note how it tapers out at the bottom. And I'd be happy to give you, more specific measurements of the licensed one if you need. But then look at the ripples up on top. I'm sorry, the white and how it ripples up the lip. Whoever did this other one came really close to nailing the details. Just some minor differences between the licensed version and the unlicensed one. And I'm not sure how close he came, but like for a quick job, with minimal supports, with what was out there, this is fantastic. The other one that I haven't found, I feel could be a good one is a thermal detonator, and I know there are thermal detonators out there, and Builder's Mark did a good job finding a good one. But I hadn't printed one out yet because I haven't tried a silver yet as of right now. But yeah, I got this years ago. For doing video, photo work, like up close, spinning the figures or action figures around. What do I got here? It's in 9 o'clock. Is there anything else? What else do I have loaded? I've got another one set for tomorrow. I thought I did. Did I? Oh, I don't have it on there. It's a 7-hour print though. Oh, wow. Actually, I could increase that, too. Give me a second. I don't know if I have anything else quick to print right now. Oh, no, that's not it. Is this it? No. I'm looking for the thing that I sent to Krusty the other day. No, I don't know where it's at. Well, Fraggle. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Give me a second. I'm looking for the hot stuff, baby. Oh, there we go. Print in place, articulated toy thing. Oh, download all files. I have nothing to print right now. Nothing small. As it were. But the thing I want to do tomorrow is definitely I want to do in white. Maybe I guess I don't have to do it in white. Maybe I'll go look. Maybe I'll try changing colors. Although I have a feeling I'm going to need to do a cold pull at some point in the very near future. And I haven't done that yet. Okay, generic pla. Slicing seems to be a bit faster on the new computer, but just a tiny fraction of a bit. Okay, I shaved an hour off. But it's still going to be a long print. Let me look around. I may end up going beyond white tomorrow. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's that. Any quick prints? Britt, I don't know if Britt's still listening, but Maker's Mark, I did it again. Builder's Mark wanted to know if you're going to be streaming your new printer. I would assume yes. I know, drink. If only I had Maker's Mark. Which I wouldn't drink anyway, because it's too hard for me. Way too hard. Okay, this seasoning got really salty. Really fast. Oh, crap. Ow. Gotta kind of get it cleaned up. Oh, there's still candy over here, too. Thank you, Coda 120. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's what I found. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be printing tomorrow, the snake in place. Thought it'd be kind of fun for Jedi to fiddle with. Not seeing... Here, this. Let me show you. Really? Give me a second. This is what I'm printing tomorrow. It's going to take a while, but the idea is that, you know, you get a little print-in-place snake puzzle thing, which will never get, I'm sure, redone. Like, once you take it out, you know, once you do it, it's done. Just seeing if anything kind of jumps out at me right now. A lot of practical stuff over here. Like a ton of practical stuff. Penguin Crossing. Okay. Flower Guide. Stardew Valley stuff. Prusa Ship's Wheel Knob. Toothpaste Caddy. Interesting. Wobbler. Joystick toy. That's interesting. Kind of like a print-in-place, possibly print-in-place like joystick that doesn't really do anything. It's just like for a little spaceship. I see Star Wars themed succulent pot. They look like crates. We really don't do plants around here. Built-in drainage. Mandalorian Star Wars themed succulent pot. Interesting. Sets on the new Mandalorian show have been incredible. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to save that. Oh, actually, I guess I can download it. No, the G-code. I don't want the G-code. The model files. There we go. I guess we can do a search here. See what we got. Bottle opener. Let's go newest. Yeah, look at those. Those must be really brand new. There's the Cantina cups. Wait, Baby Yoda and Carrier support free? Shut up. Really? Remix to support free. Wow. Dude, that looks outstanding too. Alright, interesting. Oh, okay. So there's no file. It's just a PDF. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, there we go. Support free. Nice. Never know what you're gonna find. This is the one we did. The support free Ahsoka. Mando toothbrush holder. Although I don't know if they need that. Fang Fighter print in place. Wow. That's cool. It's a print in place? Dude, that's pretty wild. I don't have, I have the Hot Wheels version of that though. Mandalorian chess set. Helmet coaster. Keychains. This is the way. Egg cup. Bowtie fighter. Why is there... Everyone likes keychains. Mandalorian checker. Queel. He's a little out of aspect. Mandalorian ear savers? Oh, for masks. Star Wars logos. Did those. Oh, there we go. Magnets. Ton of really interesting magnets. Suppose they could be anything, not just magnets, though. Good if you had black to white. That thing. Oh, man. We just don't have enough magnetic surfaces around here, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just not enough. We don't, at least. Oh, are you looking deeper into the comm link there? I mean, good luck. I mean, that's I don't know. I don't know if they just hadn't been popularized or what. There are a few things in Star Wars fandom that never got done. Comlink's just too easy. I mean, in terms of low-hanging fruit. Simple, small. Do 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 do. Why do I have these weird songs in my frickin' head? Do, 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 do. There's a detonator charge. Interactive theater. There's the Dewback. Credits. Beskar. Cara Dune medal. Yeah, I'm just not seeing too much out there, man. I heard Diana burp all the way up here. I know her burps. Isn't that weird? When you know your wife's burps. Maybe with a different filament. I could try more of those chess pieces. Specifically the Mando or the Queel or the Sand Person. Tusken Raider. You're gonna lurk for a bit? Quite alright, dude. Oh great, now you put Baby Shark in my head. Baby, don't, nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. Not gonna try to print that. Just curious. Stardew, no, Star Wars, Prusa. Oh, look at that. Look at all those freaking Greebles. Holy Schmidt. Is this... He did all the tiles on the Death Star? Oh my god, look at that. Crazy Greebles. The Greebles on the Death Star will remain the best Greebling ever. Of all time. Rebellion Organizer? Oh, I see. For the game. You know, I do probably need an Uno organizer because we got the Star Wars Uno now. Star Wars TIE Defender. Okay. Uno holder. Uno card case. There we go. We've got it in the box right now, but that's good to know that I could print it. Like, almost need, like, the Uno tray. Tray Uno. Captain America shield. Speaking of, I probably should wrap up to go and watch the show, because I need to watch it before bed. I have to. I must. I'm gonna do Gardic though. Here you go, but one color. What we got here? Sorry about that. I keep flipping things. What the hell? Seismic charge. Holy schmolies. That is friggin' detailed. Wow. I'm going to do a thermal detonator before I do that one for sure. I've also been looking for more mashups. Like, I was looking for like a Hello Kitty mashup with... what was it? Hello Kitty Stormtrooper, but it just didn't turn out. The Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I gotta watch that one too. But thank you everybody for the bulk of y'all for hanging out. Tell you what, all y'all get 100,000 points. Or, I'm sorry, Perillo popcorn. 100,000 Perillo popcorn. Just those of you who are watching, I really appreciate that. I appreciate you hanging with me every night. Just for being you. I'll be back again tomorrow with, like I said, I want to print the snake. That'll take about 6 hours, so I'll start it a few hours before the stream officially begins. We'll be talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier tomorrow, potentially Mortal Kombat. I finished For All Mankind Season 2. It was also great. But anyway, let's figure out who we're going to raid so I can go with my evening entertainment after jamming through all day. Let's see here. Who have we not rated in a while? Or at all? Ooh, NLTMW. There we go. We're raiding NLTMW. I wanted to raid him for the longest freaking time. Okay. It's about time. Alright, everybody. Thank you. Head over to Discord if you have not already joined. Feel free to join for interaction if you're interested in interacting. And then, of course, if you're so inclined, follow me on Twitter. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for being you. This is who we're going to raid. NLTMW. Never let the machines win. Yeah, that worked. Okay, great. He's going to be surprised. Actually, wait. Oh, he's live streaming on YouTube too? Why do people got to live stream in two different places? Dang it. Well, anyway, we're going to raid him. I don't know if he's even going to notice we're going to raid him. But I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, we're going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. And now we're going to Tusken raid, if he even notices, NLTMW in 3, 2, 1. Will he notice?
Y motor isn't working right. We've determined that it's not. I believe anyways that it's not the board or the drivers. I switched them around to the X and it works fine. So
Over here.
Tusken raid from Chris Perillo. How you doing, sir? Thanks for the raid. How's your stream tonight? Did you do some 3D printing? Welcome everybody.
Did it. He did notice. Sweet.
Come in on Chris's raid.